Hello Peaches, welcome to today's video. So as you guys can see by the title, I am showing you guys my closet. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to get in order to have a organized dream Pinterest closet, okay? That is what I have created in this home. Now, this is my first house that I have a walk-in closet, and I like to be organized. And walking into a closet, you cannot have your shit everywhere. You can't have stuff all over the floor. You can't have a mosh posh. You have beautiful items hanging in your closet. You need to make a beautiful space for it, and I am going to show you exactly how. If you guys want to see my closet reveal and hear all my recommendations on how to have a organized Pinterest-worthy closet, then keep on watching. Is closet number one. It's humongous. I am obsessed. This is the closet, guys. There's so much space. I'm so happy. Here is the moment of truth. We have our switch. We're gonna turn that on and we are going to open the door into paradise. So here it is. It's pretty spacious. Like, my arms are like not all the way out, but you know, pretty big, both directions-ish. So it's just a little square. Now, I was very fortunate to have a built-in closet. Not only is it walk-in, but a lot of these shelves were here. So now if you have a built-in closet, you really should try to move these shelves. If you see here, we have all of these holes, and that's to be able to move these up and down. It is very simple to move your shelves, especially when they are like IKEA installs, and I think the height makes a big difference in just functionality. So when it comes to organization, you want it to be aesthetically pleasing, but you also want it to be functional. So every closet is going to be different for your belongings and how much you have of everything and what you do on a daily basis, and also just like the size and the space. So it's not a one size fits all, but the tips that I'm going to give you today can be used in any closet. So that brings me to my first must-have in any closet. If you want it to look even remotely organized, let's say you're not the best at organizing, but you want it to still look nice, it's the easiest tip. Get all matching hangers. Okay, now as you can see, I have a lot of them. Amazon does a really great deal, and it's like 50 hangers for $25 or something like that. I'll link the hangers that I have down below. Personally, I got these like nude, really light colors. They are not white, but they have white, they have black, they have every color that you could imagine. I wanted the cream, but you can get whatever color you want. So these are the ones I have. They are this like felt material, which is the non-slip. They have this little groove here to hold your blouses, and I like that they have the bar here to hold your pants. So I have all my skirts and my pants hung. I have my dresses hung here. I have my shirts here. Then I have my jackets and sweaters here. You need matching hangers. I don't care what color they are. I don't care if they're plastic. I do kind of care if they're plastic because they kind of looks bad, but like all matching plastic hangers is better than like a mosh posh of random hangers. I really like these. They're pretty sturdy. They're not too expensive, and just the material looks luxurious. I love this cream color. I have to say though, order in bulk, buy extra because you're probably gonna buy more clothes, and be prepared for when you get more because you don't want like them to run out. At first I was trying to get them from Marshall's and I just couldn't get the exact same color. No. Check the link in my description. These Amazon ones are the way to go. You get 50. I bought like 4 boxes of them and they just look at how uniform that looks right there. But the second must have in any closet is this bad boy right here. Now this I got at TJ Maxx for $13. It's Brookstone folding step stool. I love the pink, but honestly it doesn't have to be this specific one. I'll try to link it, but TJ Maxx is always hard to link from, but I'm sure at your local TJ Maxx or Marshall's or Ross or Target they will have a folding step stool. Now look, it's so thin, and then all you do is pull it, and now you have this step. I like the size of this one a lot because it's higher than some of the other ones, and then when you want to collapse it, all you do is pull this up, and now we're good to go. And I also like that it's a handle. It's really easy to hold and maneuver. Now why is this important? Because you are going to have space on top of your closet no matter what closet you have, and why would you waste that space? You want to be able to maximize it. And me personally, I think it's so frustrating to like, do you see this? I cannot reach this. So I'm like on my tippy toes, and sure I can like pull a bag down, but putting it back, it's gonna be thrown up there, or I have my hats up there and I would never be able to get them without a step stool or throwing them, and it just automatically makes it messy. And look, it's so nicely stored right there. It doesn't take up any space. You want to be able to use your top shelf. You want to be able to access it really easily. So I really, really recommend getting a step stool. Moving on to my third must-have. Now, some people like to store their bras and underwears and socks in their dresser. I personally found for me what worked the best was having it on this shelf here. And I have these clear acrylic organizers. You can get these at the Container Store or you can thrift them. I was given these and they are really nice size. But my third tip is to use containers. If you want to see through them and see what's inside, use clear ones. If you don't care about seeing what's inside, then use wooden ones like this. Whatever it is, make sure that you have containers on your shelves instead of just throwing things around, and that they have labels. You're gonna have things that are just like miscellaneous. In here I have sports bras, and here I have bathing suit cover-ups. I need to know what's in there, and here I just think it's a very pretty way. I made these little labels myself. You can order them, but label what you have so you don't forget, because it's out of sight, out of mind, and you don't want to have things in your closet that you're not wearing, and you want it to be nice and you want to know where everything is. So I really recommend, my third tip is to get storage containers and put labels on them. These I got from Target. I think that they're nice. They're exposed, but it's okay. I like seeing my hair scarves and my scrunchies, and I like use these a lot. And these are more things I don't reach for as much. So I really recommend putting the things that you're not using as often higher up, and the things you use every single day down below. Storage organization thing you must buy is this jewelry organizer. So it comes in a 3-pack. Okay, can you just say how freaking beautiful this is? Now you can put not earrings but rings in here, but this is the top tray that I have, and then it comes with a bigger one. So I have my chunkier jewelry, my hoops in here, and then I have this little guy to store all of my bigger earrings, and you can just see everything that you have. The Container Store has these as well, but they're a little more expensive. I got this on Amazon, and it has the same velvet texture and material, and it's the same color as my hangers. So I love that it matches, and I just think it's a beautiful way to display all your jewelry and see it all at once. Now, for hanging jewelry, okay, I really recommend this. So my tip number 5 for hanging jewelry, like necklaces, you don't want them tangled up. So you could get extra of those and put them all there, but I really like how this looks. So I have this little branch here where I hang all of my jewelry, and you can make this yourself. This one I did not make, I thrifted it, but I just think it's a beautiful way to see all of them and nothing gets tangled. I could actually really easily do a DIY and show you guys how to make one yourself if you guys want that. If you do, leave it in the comments and I will definitely make that video for you. But they have a ton of other types of necklace hangers, but you definitely need one. If you don't like how the branch looks, look on Amazon, they have other ones. But anything to hang your necklaces so they're not getting tangled and you can wear them easily. If you have tangled necklaces, you're never going to wear them because you can't. So it's very important to use what's in your closet. So tip number 6 is for shoes, all right? I have 3 of these organizers. You can get however many you need. I painted them all because I had black and white. They were thrifted, and I just painted them the same cream almond color that matches the rest of my closet. I do think that it looks really nice when you have everything the same color, all black, all white, whatever your color is. Now, you can store your shoes in a lot of different ways. I didn't have shelves for my shoes, so this is a really great shelving solution to be able to see all of your shoes. You don't want them in a bin, you don't want to pile them, you want to be able to see what you have so you can wear them. Now, if you don't want to get those, if you have shelves, you can use a clear acrylic one to stack as well. You can use drawers. There's a lot of shoe organization things that you can use, but this is what works best for me. I will link these down below, but I really, really recommend getting something where you can see all of your shoes, where they're all lined up, where you can grab and go really easily and not just buried, not shoved in under anywhere, not piled in clumps or mountains or in baskets. You really want to expose them. So that also is, shoes are beautiful, accessories are beautiful, and you want to display them and kind of almost use them as a decoration element that you're actually able to wear. Tip number 7 is to color coordinate. So basically what I do is I put in sections. So like this is all of my dresses. I have skirts, and then I have pants. On that side I have shirts. So you have your categories, right? But once you have your categories, you want to color coordinate. So as you can see here are my purses, and we go from red to black. We start at pink and we go all the way to black. And I just think that color coordinating makes, 1, it very easy to find things, and 2, it just looks beautiful. Color coordinate your things. Just, you'll thank me later, okay? Number 7 is putting all of your clothes facing the same direction. As you can see here, we have the front of all of my dresses facing the same direction, and it just adds uniformity to your closet, and it just makes it, instead of like everything going in different directions, it just is easy, simple. Hang everything in the same way. So if you're gonna fold things, like here I have my pants folded over the bar, whereas like I'm not gonna put like some pants differently. They all are hung the same way, just like you fold all your clothes the same way in your drawers to make them organized. Tip number 8 is to not exceed your categorized section. So this bar right here is my only space for dresses. Now, as you can see, I can very freely move things around. I can see everything, I can touch everything. I have more than enough space. Now, that's not always an option, but I would really do your best to categorize your areas and then not exceed it. So if you see over here, it's a lot harder to see what I have. Things get bunched up. You want to make sure that they are all laying flat. It's really hard to edit out things, but I would say every season, every time you bring something home, then you want to kind of try to get rid of some stuff too. Maybe not, oh, you bought one skirt, but if you're doing back to school shopping, or if it's a new season and you're changing over your wardrobe, every 2 to 4 months, go in your closet and pull out anything that's not making you happy, that's not bringing you joy, as Marie Kondo says. Take out anything that you don't wear often or that doesn't fit you. Now, our bodies change in shape and sizes very often, and I'm not saying that you need to throw it away, but it doesn't need to be as easily accessible. If you've changed sizes, either bigger, smaller, and you're not fitting into things, take those things that you don't fit into and just pull them out, put them in a garage, put them in a different area, store them up higher where you're not needing to reach them every day, because they're just taking up space, and you need real estate in your closet. You need that space to see what you have and not feel overwhelmed when you come into your space. So tip number 9 is to edit often and just purge as much as you can, especially if you're someone who brings in a lot of new things. Something that I like to do, as you can see, all of my shoes very much have a place. I don't have any extra. So if I want to go shopping for shoes and I bring a pair home, then I really try to eliminate a pair, just because I have an allotted space and I don't want to overwhelm it and let it get out of control. So tip number 9, or whatever number we're on, is maintenance. So when you have a closet organized, it's really beautiful at the beginning, and then life happens, you're in a hurry every day, and maybe you don't have the time to put things back, but it is so important to keep your closet maintained. It can so easily get out of control, get out of hand, and then it just is a landslide down real quick. So I really recommend that at least once a week you come in and you hang things that are maybe on the floor, things that you haven't taken care of, and don't let it get too out of control. Something that I like to do is when I take a dress, I wear it, right? And now I'm left with a hanger. Instead of putting it back, because then you end up with a whole bunch of empty hangers on your shelf, I like to just put it here, hang it, and I'll usually leave a space so I know where it was hanging. But with the color coding, you always kind of can know where it goes, where like its spot is, because it's pretty self-explanatory. That way it's super easy. My coat hangers don't get lost, and I can just grab, like, keep it maintained really simply. So my next organization must-have is this guy right here. Okay, so it's a little pricey. It is a coat hanger, and it's wooden. It's really nice, but it has all of these hooks, and you can hang all of your belts. That's what I use it for. You can hang your jewelry if you wanted to do that. You can hang scarves. You can hang whatever you want. You can also fold, like, loop your belts and put them in a drawer, but for me, I think it's really easy to see all of my belts. It doesn't take up much space at all. It's literally just like another coat hanger. I think it's so cool. It saved me. I really love it, and I think you need it too. My next must-have to organize any sunglasses is this. So I got those off of Amazon as well. They are just clear acrylic nail polish organizers. They are perfect to fit your sunglasses in. Now they do come in different sizes. I got the shorter size because that's the wall space I had. They have longer sizes that fit 3 pairs per shelf. I think it's so pretty. The clear acrylic matches this clear acrylic. Again, it's an amazing way to see all of your sunglasses. Nothing's shoved in a box. Nothing's getting scratched or broken. Nothing's getting lost. So as you guys can tell, one of my main things in organizing a closet is being able to see as much as possible. You don't want just drawers and bins full of things that are junk drawers. You don't want things to get lost. Even here I have scarves, and I fold them in these little nuggets because I don't want them just like thrown everywhere, and I'll show you guys how I do that. To begin, put one end of the scarf between your thumb and your pointer finger, and then wrap the long part around until you come to the end and you have another tail. Then you're going to want to make sure one is facing down, and then you put the second end through the hole upwards, so you're going in opposite directions, and then you're going to slide it off your hand and pull. So now you have a little nugget. Now with the extra tails, you can just loop them around and tuck them in so that you are left with a nice pretty little ball. Cool floaties. Okay, so these are so inexpensive. You can get them at the dollar store. You can get them kind of wherever. And you're probably like, Brooke, why would I need a pool floaty in my closet? Like, that seems dumb, right? No, think again. Okay, boots. Boots, boots, boots. I hate when boots flop over. It's so annoying. It's so hard to organize. These ones, they have some structure, but you just take a pool floaty, you use a knife, you cut it, and you stick it inside. You can't even see it, but it keeps the shape. These guys are a perfect example. If I drop them, this is what happens. That looks like garbage. It's so ugly. They do have like clear acrylic ones you can put in here, or like other boot shape holders, but these are the cheapest and you don't see them. You just put it inside, and now look at that. Standing straight up looks so much better. Speaking of stuffing, okay, this is a must. You have to stuff your accessories. So here is a bucket hat. Here's what's inside. If I don't stuff it, it just like crumbles, it loses its shape. So you can use newspaper, you can use the stuffing that sometimes comes in bags. Look at this, you see that little guy up there? He looks beautiful, he has his shape, he looks like he's ready to go, right? You know what's inside of him? Hats. I have all my winter beanies in here. Now, it's cushiony, it holds the form, it makes it look so beautiful sitting on your shelf. But beyond that, it's a great storage solution. I don't have any more room in here to put beanies. I also don't really know how to, like, I wouldn't really want to display my beanies. I mean, maybe if I like had mannequin heads, but that's way too much. It takes up so much room. So putting like scarves, gloves, winter hats, all of that stuff, and using that as filler for your purses and using your purses as storage solutions is a great way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and it just looks beautiful. And now, if I want to use that purse, I usually just dump it out on my bed, and when I get home, I refill it. It's pretty simple, but it's a great storage solution, and it's just a win all around. Now for your purses, there's 2 ways, right? So these are bigger, they're spaced out. I could definitely fit more up there if I wanted to, but I don't have the need to right now. Now here, again, they're color coordinated. Here's all my brown bags, and they are more filed. They do have acrylic filers if you feel like you need that. I personally am okay without them. To get the maximum amount of space, you're gonna wanna turn them this way. And you can already see how much more space I have just from that. I like to put them on an angle when possible, just because I feel like I could see them a little bit better. But the best way to organize your purses is a filing system, and basically you're just gonna want to, as you can see here, put them all in a file. I don't know how else to say that. Now, the last thing that I would recommend having in your closet is a laundry basket. So if we look down here, that's where I keep my laundry basket, and I like to keep it in my closet because I don't need it in my room. I like to come in here at the end of the night, take my jewelry off, get undressed, and throw it into my laundry basket. Now, if your closet doesn't permit for that and doesn't have the space, that's fine. But if you do have the option of having your laundry basket in your bedroom or your closet, I really recommend putting it in your closet just because it makes sense. And then the last little extra bonus tip that I have for you guys is if you have unused space or on the wall, you can use some little artwork just to spruce it up and make it look nice. All right, guys, so that is all of my tips for organizing your closet. I hope that you guys like my closet as much as I do. I love it in here. It is like a little slice of heaven. I think the key to any organized closet is being able to see your things. If you can't see them, then you're not wearing them, you're not thinking about them, and it's just a struggle in the morning to find things. If you want it to be organized, you have to be able to see things, and that is what I tried to do in here. I will have all of the links in the description of everything that I bought to organize in here. I tried to do it as affordable as possible. I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you guys like this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe down below to see more of me. And if you don't want to miss any of my new upcoming videos, then don't forget to turn on that bell icon as well. Leave in the comments what other videos you want to see, or if you have any other organizing questions. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye!